Okay, what's up everybody? Dave here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have the Bluetti EB55 on deck, 537 watt hours. Is it worth your money? Let's find out. This one is 537 watt hours, 700 watt inverter with a surge of double that. And also, it has 2,500 life cycles before the battery. Let me repeat. It has 2,500 plus battery cycles before the battery gets depleted to 80%. That is clutch and key. If you're going to be buying one of these power stations, look at how many charge cycles it has. This one has 2,500 plus. All right, let's pop this open. Take a look. Okay, so the main reason why I got this was because in Southern California it was raining non-stop for 2 weeks straight, and one night I forgot, I left my inverter on and I was running on 0 amp hours, basically poverty hours. And so I thought it'd be cool to get a little backup system, test it out and see what I think and let you guys know as well. Here we are. Pretty decent size. Real nice. We got all your cords here. We got the M4 connectors for your solar. We got the 12-volt port right here, so you can charge this to your, plug this into your car. The other end goes into the Bluetti EB55 and charge it while you drive. And I'm assuming this is the brick. It has a fan in it as well. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like there's a fan there. Something this small, you don't have to know anything about electronics. You don't have to be an engineer. You don't have to know what a watt or a volt or a current or an amp hour is. You just need money. And right now there is a coupon going on. It's $40 off. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to check this out. Has a nice bright LCD that tells you your input wattage when you're charging and your output wattage when you're charging up things. So first, we're going to talk about the major features, benefits. Secondly, we're going to charge up a bunch of stuff, see if that works. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you about my personal use case and my final thoughts on this Bluetti EB55. First off, it is 537 watt hours, so big features in a small package. It's only 16.5 pounds, 12 different ports out here, a nice clear LCD. On top there's a 15 watt fast wireless charger. On the back, hit this button right here, you got the chill light, floodlight, you know. You got another button, it goes even brighter. Hit it again and you in dance mode. Or you can leave this by your car in case of an emergency. You got that little SOS on deck. So this is a nice little feature as well. Let's turn that off before you guys get seizures at home. Again, small package, lots of great features and lots of power, to be honest. Major features includes 2,500 plus charge cycles before it reaches its 80% capacity. And of course, this is a lithium battery right inside, LiFePO4. 2,500 plus charge cycles before it reaches its 80% capacity. You guys do the math, it's probably going to last 4 to 5 times longer than some of the other battery banks out there that have 500 plus charge cycles. Now this kind of slots right into that mid-range 500 watt capacity. Other brands make something similar. Jackery does, EcoFlow River, and like 4 dozen other companies make something similar. Another thing that makes this stand apart besides the 2,500 plus charge cycles is you can charge this at 400 watts if you wanted to. Charge it right up in under 2 hours from 0 to 100 real quick. There is dual input right there. 200 with the wall, 200 with the solar, boom, 400. Or optionally, get another AC, charge them both at 400 watts. If you're on the go and you need power quickly, you're at the library, you're at wherever, Starbucks, you need to charge up quick, this is the one to get. We are going to do the ultimate test for the Bluetti, and it's going to be running this coffee maker. It is 700 watts. I'm just curious about the output here. It's currently 617. Okay, now 0 watts of output. Alright, in you go. 3 cups. Gonna be a busy day today. And with the Bluetti, let's go ahead and charge up my Nintendo Switch. I'm playing it all last night. I almost beat Metroid Dread. I'm so close to the last final boss. So I'll plug that in and connect the other end to the Switch. Hit the DC output button. There you go. Charging up. But so far so good. I ran the coffee maker. I've been charging my laptop, my Nintendo Switch, the cell phone that I'm filming off of, and all these. I'm charging up my massage gun, running all kinds of things here, and we're still at 80% so far, and we are at midday. It's about 1 p.m. and this is how much I used so far. Most of this was just because of the coffee maker. Okay, while charging my laptop and running these lights, let's go ahead and power up this rice cooker. So I'm starting to get hungry. Okay, let's plug it in. In you go. Hit cook. Now let's take a look at what I'm pulling. 308 watts, 316. Let's unplug this. See how much the rice cooker takes to run. Let's go ahead and unplug this too so I can get an accurate reading. Boop. You hear that? See that logo right there? That means my laptop is charging. Awesome. Okay, so the 12 volt socket is plugged in, aka cigarette port adapter. For you kids that grew up in the 70s, 80s, or before that, that was always called the cigarette port adapter, or cigarette port. Now that smoking is on the decline and not in vogue, most people are calling it the 12 volt now. Okay, we're plugged in. That's cool. Engine isn't even on yet, and we're inputting 16 watts. Let's try starting up the engine. Okay, with the engine on, see if that changes at all. 62 watts. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, so that feature works. What do you think about that, boo? What do you think about that, boo? Not interested in electronics and power stations? And in case you're wondering, yes, you can charge it and use it at the same time. So you got the input and output. You may ask, who is this Bluetti for? And the only thing I can think of is everyone. This could be for everyone. It could be for your power user who already has a system and they're using it as a supplemental battery, just like I am. Or for the newbie who is just starting van life and wants to run their entire life out of this. You certainly can. If you have the 200 watts of solar, I don't have any issue with thinking you can run your entire system with this guy. And you can also charge it up while you drive. So I just kind of thought of this. My house battery is completely full. And just in case if you haven't seen what my house battery looks like, all the usual suspects are in here. But when my lithium house battery is completely full, there's really nowhere else to go, right? Regardless of how much sun you get or continue to get. So right now, I'm just charging up the EB55 and I'm almost there already. And with as much solar as I'm getting right now, it's basically canceling each other out. So it's like endless renewable energy. It's just pretty fun to think about. From the snow-capped mountains to the beautiful ocean, this is why I love California. Despite the fact that 2 days ago we just had a tsunami warning. But back to the Bluetti EB55. Is it a go? It's a go. And I'll tell you why. Could be a weekender, You could be an Overlander. I know a lot of Overlanders who have Jeeps and Tacomas, and they go way out there with no shore power. They bring along the EB55 and they power everything. Or in case of emergency, everybody knows what happened in Texas just recently. So if you have a power outage or shortage, you have an emergency power bank on deck. That is worth the price of admissions just for that peace of mind. And if you check on all the features on this Bluetti EB55, it is a leader in its class. Just check the numbers. Whether it has a higher watt hour or a bigger inverter or more charge cycles, take that all into consideration, or a shorter time in charging the battery itself. I think the Bluetti EB55 is a leader in its class. It charges faster than most in this class. It has a bigger inverter. It has quadruple the amount of life cycles, and it's cheaper. So I think it's a no-brainer. So it's a major go. I want to say thank you so much for everybody who's watching me, who's supporting the video and is supporting the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.